Oh my god, dude. I need to revert OBS. I really need to revert OBS. But yeah, that's what a pointer is. It's to some location in memory, and then you can you know you know what the object is. You have the information. Uh, it's all pointers. It's nothing scarier than it. People make it sound like it's scary. It's really not that bad. You basically have a direct lookup to a particular memory, a thing in memory. If you want to, here I'll put it in a simple way. Actually, your question was put in a simple way. Here's your question answered in a simple way. I will use a real life comparison. It is like a pointer is like a memory you had. You know, say you're a child and you were on a swing set. You 20 years later, you're 20 years old or something, you can remember that particular thing. Like on an array, I'd have to, go back all the way, through my entire lifespan, right? This is a really good explanation of what a pointer is. A pointer is, think of your memory, think of you as a, baby all the way to your current life. And a pointer is a direct location to a memory that you had in your life. So, I had a memory, 5 minutes ago or I guess technically 1 minute and 40 seconds ago of my stream, OBS crashing. So I can reference that direct thing. That's a short-term memory in the real life. Long-term would be, whatever. But that's basically what a pointer is. Instead of having to go through the entire, the array is kind of like the same thing, but you'd still have to, either you'd have to know where that is, which is the same thing as kind of like a memory or a pointer. Because an array would know exactly where that is too, but you'd still have to iterate if you didn't know where your... Like an array is like a list, except a array is faster because if you know exactly where it is, you can find the index. But the pointer is basically like, hey, no, it's 10 years, 5 days ago it was a sunny afternoon, beautiful clouds, whatever. That's exactly what a pointer is. And then, of course, you can manipulate that data once you have it. So you can manipulate the memory that you had. But that is an excellent way of actually describing pointers. It's you being able to remember, in a real life example, it's you being able to look up stuff in your head like a memory, like a previous experience you had. What'd you do yesterday? What I have for dinner. And yeah, if you know, like in the actual computer C++ terms, if you know the size of the object or what the object is, you can manipulate whatever information you want on that object. It's kind of cool. Wow, I've actually never used that. I've never used that comparison, but that is literally what a pointer is. Except, real life comparison. I have never actually explained it like that, but that is an excellent real world application of what a pointer is. Because other than that, it's just a memory address. Where is it in memory? Oh, that might be my best explanation of what a pointer is. I should make a fucking video on that, dude. That was an excellent, that was an excellent explanation of memory. But shit harder for the grandma feel like murder, but hip-hop has saved my life. Okay, so that's grabbing that. We've subscribed to that. I need to think back where we were. Oh man, I got super distracted with C++. That totally fucking derailed me, dude. Holy shit. That's not even like the same language. Actually, it's, C++ is like a unmanaged C sharp. It's kind of the same thing. Yes, sir. Grab muffin. I need to think back to what we were doing. So it was this. Oh my god. Thinking of pointers. Brain, think back literally. Let's roll this back. So we have you. That's resizing. Never heard of it. This was off because of anchors. I think that's right now. I wanted to get this slightly up there. It was this. It was, I wanted to move this up slightly, so I want to subtract another, I don't know, maybe 32. Do that twice. Okay, so now, if this is our reference resolution, so if it's 1920 by 1080, if this is our reference resolution, status message should be here at the start, and it should always move with the screen. This background is now set to stretch, so it should match whatever this is. Nice, this is moving with it. This moves with it. If I go way over here, if I make this thing huge, so this is 2560 by 1040, or 2560 by 1440. And we have this one. Oh, excellent! I should probably commit to. Oh, that means I also have to fix this one to scale. Oh, that's going to need its own UI scaler too. Oh, that worked out really well. Oh. Oh. This. I wonder if I should just use scale instead. This is so. Ah, fuck. It is possible, I think, to use the scale, which technically we have the aspect ratio. That's why I put that out. This is so. Services. Service Godot window reference size. So. Okay, you can all go away. This just needs to be static class. Please come back home. Please come back home. this is all I want. Public or internal. Internal const int window width 220. I'm a big fan. We're actually gonna make these events because this could technically never be these can never technically be 0. That boy is mine. Okay, so that's reference size. So to do scaling, I have your reference size. So now I have the current size. Var scale x. Well, let me think about this. If I scale this, that's going to scale. I don't think I can use scale, actually. I think it has to be size, because if I scale this. Wait a second, I think I can try this. So let's do this. So you're solid black. So let's do 2 of these. So this is whatever we were using prior. This will be solid white. Still have fun. Oh. I don't want you to be a stretch anymore. I want you to be off of the top left. Oops. So we're going to make you 1920 by 1080. Okay, so in theory... Wait. I think I need to make this just a little bit less. I don't know. Oh, you're also set to stretch. I don't want that. If you want cocaine. So when we scale this, I think that's okay. That's because it's linked. Yeah, this would squish. This would squish stuff. This should not get smaller. The white bars should not get smaller. So as we move this over, the white bar does not. Oops. Damn it. The white bar should not get smaller. So 1600. Yeah, so I do have to use size because everything that's underneath this would get scaled with it. So I do have to use size in order to make the rest of the UI, unless it's supposed to scale. Okay, so I don't want to do that. We do want to keep this as that's still fine. But we do want okay, that's the reference resolution. Actually, I wonder if that should go in the other way. I'm back. Okay. Oh no, that should be fine. No, that's actually yes, that has to match this. Just this viewport. Okay, so that means that this should now be. Okay, let's get rid of these. Put that one back on for shits and giggles. Run this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, right, black bar. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, okay, black bar. Okay, so if we resize this, developer interface won't resize. This one isn't going to resize because it's not using stretch. And it would need to register for. So this would be. Um, I think there's places where I need to change pivots too. In my eyes. This is a status message of what's happening. Okay, so one, I'm going to take care of this real quick. We'll get to it. I should just go. I should just fucking do it. Oh my god, dude! Holy shit. Okay, fine. We're gonna change this right now. Black eyes. And then, dude. Okay, there's two paths. There's two paths here, and this is where. So I need to change that status message. So, fine. We'll do this first. Do this one first. So here's our status message. Here's our status message. You're now going to go on this. That is an excellent way of doing it. I should make sure there's never. Oh, that's actually absolutely true. I had too many fucking times in Unity Land where people would put multiple fucking scripts on shit and it'd fucking break shit. I'm glad Godot does this. Okay, you have the status login message. Don't you come? That means you, the game state login, is the manager of everything. So if I need to get a particular object, let's do. Oh, also I have the node now. Correct. Yes, all of these game states have a node. So I have reference to use. So I don't think I can do that. This I can do for game states, but I was thinking of genericizing this because I need a way to access this. And there's two possibilities. There are two possibilities here. Well, this needs to do... I don't know if we need those enter tree messages though. This needs to do internal set status message. Oops. So this becomes... And then we have BB code. Oh. Oh, chicken. Okay, so I need to do a couple things here. That's actually a good question. Does Team Fortress 2 or Guild Wars ever resize fonts based off of resolution? I feel like that's not true. Technically, going back, we could actually use... We could actually use... scaling as long as it's uniform. Here I didn't have it linked. Oh, it's this. That scaling is fine as long as it's the as long as it's the same. Feel better. That would work. Someone could still change the window. Someone could still change the window. I can try. Don't know the hard times I went through. If I ever feel better. If I use scaling. When it's all over, I'll let you know. I can never feel better. And service window size changed. Around me. if I use scaling, which dimension of scale would I use? Is it whatever is longer? Or wait. If I were to scale this, which dimension would I use? So this would be space.scale equals new. Now the problem is that I would actually technically break this. I don't know if there's an actual scale lock. No, custom minimum size. Minimum size scripts. Yeah, so I'd have to pick a dimension. I don't know if that's just by the inspector where I do one of these. I think this is just by the inspector where it's locking these two together. So if I edit one, it edits both. Basically a shortcut so I don't have to, or if it's, maybe 1 to 1.25, it'll keep its ratio, so it's probably just another feature. Which means that I have to pick which scale I want to scale this by. So if I went upwards, then everywhere, hold up now. The scale would, which scale component are we using? All of my love. So in order to do that, we need the reference width and reference height, which is why we wrote this. I got a body to do to know that I will stay true. Okay, and that's what this was for. Man, then me have fed, drinking from that unholy bed. Now check it out, I got her, and you got that ass, but I can't leave. Nah, baby, you got me all wrong, baby. All of my love. So nah, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got a buddy at home. Might not leave alone. Nah, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay true. Stay true. I will stay true. Show you what makes some. I want window size. I want window. I think. Size 1920. I need to compare it to the reference width. So scale Y equals. At home. If I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'll go. Service Godot window reference size. I should. Okay, fine. I will stay true. I will stay true. No. But that's not it. It is this also needs to be clamped to 1. Hooray, math! All because of you, I haven't slept in so long. I don't do I dream. You shine on a dark hill. Head down. Have to do is scroll it out. Okay, scale line, clamp. Well, this code should never, ever go below. There's got to be a minimum size for a window, right? Let's try this. There's got to be a minimum size for a window, right? I don't have to worry about this going to 0. When I do I dream. I think that's like literally an operating system level. Yeah, there's a minimum size. I don't have to. It's impossible for that to go into 0, so just leave that. And then this becomes. I guess that's going dot y divided by. Because, and to shorthand that, we're going to do this. Actually, let's do this. Okay, max. What's your problem? Could assume math. Well, really, this should never. Is this a foot? No, that's long. I mean, it could just be clamped to event. Wait, this has to be a foot, though. Catch. You know, I don't know how often. I've started doing that for the other things, just for this space here. think that's probably a good idea. Brothers of the Seam, brand new colony. Everything will change. Oops. I hate the crown. Brand new colony. Width. Let's just do this. Okay, so window size current, scale width, reference window width. Will change. What's your problem? Oh. Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised that picked up on, That's weird. Oh, I'm impressed, Microsoft. Nice, dude. That's weird. I wouldn't have expected... Because it just gets reset. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, I'm kind of impressed. Nice, dudes. Alright, so there's that. And then we need to determine... Da-na-na. I'm probably gonna be hopping off here shortly. Taking if I had it was entertained. Fact. Then I did she's looking for. Tipping on his phone now, starting the night. That's just what it did. Everybody. Dude, it's so irritating because you can have multiple, like, a thought in between. There's another circumstance here where technically I could actually, when we're sizing the window, I think I would just resize the UI, right? I think I would just scale down everything. And we just use whatever reference is the highest and use that scale. So when the window gets smushed like a hamburger style, with a fucking piece of paper. Okay, so smushed the hamburger. Smush the hamburger. Reason to live, say I don't wanna. Okay. That's all right. So, hamburger style. As hamburger gets. If height is bigger. So, hamburger style would always be that height is less scale than X. And if I want to do that, I mean, I could just use whatever the. If I were to scale this down, okay, this is what this would look like. If I scale this down. If I scaled this down, gotta change the color. Okay, it's gonna end up being dark blue. People used to have to do this shit on fucking paper. And this is bad. Okay, so that's the black box. If I kept on this video on a motorcycle drive out and wrap this in your eyes and you don't mind. I said words I didn't be with you. I don't believe you. You're so serene. Start to have to talk for me with you. To do something. And this is because this would be the same thing as just having this one is the same thing as having Nikon. If this was, I don't know, 64 by 64, it was just a little, whatever. As we would be scaling this one down. Wait, as we scale this one down, that icon gets smaller, and that's what we're accounting for. But this would be 1920 by 1080. New York City's evil, the surface is everything, and I can never do that. Someone would see through that. I wonder if there's a setting that I can just disable people from, like, resizing the window. No, I wouldn't do that. It's called customization. Na, 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 na. I never found so alive. Go to the coast and on the water. It's all takes on thinking of you again. Sometimes, so much time in my eyes. Come on, math. That gives us the scaled window height and width. It's basically what happens when the window goes. Someone grabs the window, it goes up. Do I match it hamburger, or do I match it like this? So someone shrunk this. Oh my god, dude. I'm just too tired for math today. What time did I go to bed yesterday? Like 3 o'clock in the morning? Woke up and started programming at like 9 a.m. Ooh, we're in danger. Sleeping with a friend. Sleeping with a friend. Dun, dun, dun. Stay up past midnight. Looking for the attention of the void. I don't go out much like I used to. Something but the strangers and the noise. I find I got you, baby. The rest of me beneath the thrill. Thought I said you'd be easy, but if it was all up to me, I'd be in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble. I said, ooh, ooh. It got me in the mood. But if my heart's gonna break before the night will end, I said, ooh, we're in danger, sleeping with a friend. We don't wanna die alone. I shrink the window. All my friends. All my friends. All my friends. Actually, you know what? Let's just try this. Let's make this. I don't feel like doing the math. Fucking tired. Okay, let's do this. Let's try doing the scale. Height, width. Here's gonna be a new scale. So I just want to see what this looks like instead of me trying to fucking imagine it. If my heart's gonna break before, instead of me trying to fucking imagine it, just put fucking boxes and shit up there. Oops. Okay, so if we... this is so much easier. Why am I trying to fucking Why am I trying to visualize it in my head when I can visualize it on the screen? Okay, so if we ignore the black bar on the side, so if we go up, Also, we need to handle that. That would be an uncapped scale. And this is where this stuff should... They have to, like, there has to be a clamping here that happens. Because this is the behavior I want, where it goes... So when we go upwards, when the scale... It's whatever's less, right? I also think I need to handle... I think the reference resolution is broken. So, I think I also need to do something with... Oh, it actually did work out. I did need this. I think I might need this for the player camera too. To listen to the... Oh, speaking of... While that's top of mind, exit tree... Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Unscub. Unsubscribe. From... unsubscribe from... Service Godot window events. Speaking of... Because this can get destroyed. So this needs to subtract you. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I get that out of the way because fuck me. I mean, technically I could hold on to a reference at the Godot windows, but that's fine. Oops. Okay, so that'll unsubscribe too. Need to make sure we clean up our events. Could have caught that. Dance, we're down a part of our time. Dance. It's a working. Okay. Dun. Okay, so now we're unsubscribed from that. So I will have to do that for the camera controller. I'm gonna have to subscribe to those events too. Because, I'll get to that afterwards. But, so hamburger... So the width we want... I think I have a better solution to this if I use just the sizes. Also, that means I'll get rid of this. I need to. We're gonna remove that clamp. In the back. Sex clubs, fetching freaky people, getting it on. Yeah, so this stays uniform. Just because we're not reusing the width yet. I think it was whatever is. So height goes. Wait. Height goes up. Nothing like building stuff from scratch yet. Okay, height goes up. Width goes to the side. Actually, let me see what width is. I think this is where we would want to scale it into width. So if height is... If the scale is height... If the scale of the height... If the scale of the height is less... Yeah, definitely need to resize the camera. If the height is less than the width... So if width is greater than height, I want to use width. It's greater than... all the time. I think that's what we're looking for. But the camera does need to be rescaled here. No, that's not it. So at this point, height is greater than width. Width is greater than height. I mean, it basically works correctly if we go like this. Just want to go to the side that no longer moves in. Because what Hearthstone does is if you have too much space, you just get a black box. To basically prevent this, where I could, like, basically manipulate my vision. So I have, like, crazy fucking vision, and it kind of just, like, scales the render to this. So the actual render itself would be the here to here. Which is not where we're getting the black bars. Take the painting night, generous around there's enough to pay to find it. Wait a second. Instead of doing this from top left, this should be in center. They are surrounded. Or at least I think. Therefore I am. The center is right here, roughly. So if you're in the center, but we scale you down, I end up going to the side there. Alright, thanks, Smooth. Is that your pivot? So... Wait, where's pivot at? Is that the only pivot? Okay. So I think that goes to 120 divided by 2. Okay, I can't do that. 920 divided by 2... 916? 1820... Wait. 950... 916? And 540. There you go. There we go. Now you're scaling from the middle. Oops. Good. So we can turn all of you back on. Bar. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyways, so... What happens when we scale you now? So... You were scaling from that point because that's where your pivot was. Exist. I would still be holding you like that. Times I follow share. Does the same thing depending on which way we depending on which way we do that, it does the exact same thing. So this bar will come in as we go up, and then status message will disappear. So what's the commonality here? So this would be our. Okay, I think when they're neither of them are like moving. So this is roughly probably 1080. 1920 by 1080. Which actually kind of looks correct. So as I go, as I decrease the height, so the height scale is going down. The width scale is what we're targeting. So height goes down. So at 1080, roughly this. At 1080, roughly this. This is basically a 1-to-1. Then we go up. That ends up getting taken off. So now scale of the window width. Scale of window width would be less than width. So scale would be wait a second. Way shake that thing, girl, make it burn, girl, make it sting. So this would be. Wait, what happens if this gets greater then? So this is proportional. So let's say we were at another 1080 size, maybe here. Okay, that's a smaller 1080 size. So if we make the height really, really big, what happens? So height is greater than width. We're now using height as a scale. See, what I want to see happen is that as I drag the window, baby, as I drag the window down, I want to see. I can't wait to get rid of that developer interface. That was the other task before we chose this one. The other one was to swap that to developer console. Which would have not been the worst thing. But then I could have had. The idea behind it is that I could actually do things like. Instead of putting buttons here, it's literally just a console. By having chat access to text, I have near infinite possibility. Let's just do like, execute task or export machines or whatever else. So we'll get to that. But for now, as the width gets larger, this makes this what I want to see here. Okay, imagine what you want to see. I want to see this come in, and basically this becomes black boxes up here. This becomes a black box, so once this gets smaller, what are the chances? I'm trying to think about that. I think that's going to update that. Okay, that's not going to give me the black bars I thought it might either. Well, there's the fact that it's centered. I wonder what this is going to do. Hey, baby, what you got us to? This needs to be like this. Also, this is X, so this needs to actually be width. Started with a whisper. I could hear you chit chat. Tell the shot. Talks back. Oh, those things shrank. Good. It's clearly not it. Oh, that's why I messed it up. It's fine. Math. I don't feel like following you today. It's a Sunday, dude. What am I doing with my life? Having fun. Na, 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 na. Whoops. Then it made my lips I can hear the chit chat. Everybody talks, everybody talks. Everybody talks, everybody talks. Everybody talks, man. Dude, I just need to think on what I'm actually trying to do here. Wait, maybe if I do like this. Hey, da 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 da. Tell me fucking my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Da 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 da. Not much of a girlfriend. Never seem to get a lot. Da 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 da. Yeah, sure, okay. This is gonna sound like a bad joke. Oh my god. Okay, let's think for a second. Speaking of fucking squares, dude. Holy shit. Speaking of squares. Thanks, Microsoft. That's an I don't know what love is. Gotta see her handshake, and she knows the music that my band makes. I heard the sun, I hear one nocturnal son of a gun. Girlfriend, she's the only one I got. Never saw a girl. Since we talk less, and I'm trying not to talk. Why am I trying to make a scale of that? That's a good question. So my friends even got a very rich. Then I don't know. Da 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 da. Drive home, but I know as soon as I arrive home. Back on the floor, should be back in tomorrow. Once more for sure. Like da da da. Take a look at my girlfriend. Da 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 da. Girlfriend. Get that. Okay, so I want you. Man, I swear she's got porcelain skin. Of course, she's a 10. I'm moving on. Okay, I want you to do that. When I cultivate the shit, she's a main component. Call it dog, call it that, call it love, or whatever you call it. But everywhere I go, I keep a picture in my wall like that. Oh, right here. Like this. Right here. That makes way more sense. Never seen again. Scale window target. Come on. Over the world. Turn the radio and a bright night noise. That's another dream and you'll be that girl, you'll be that girl, you'll be everything. Atmosphere. Start your life. Na 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 na. 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 Radio and a bright white noise. There's a dream and of that girl, you'll be that girl, you'll be everything. And baby, reference window, reference heights. Because I have 1920 by 1080. That's a reference. Let's skip that down. Is our reference size. No. Fucking math, dude. It was always math. No. Fucking math, yeah. Hands up, put your hands up. Na. Sorry, once it's done, it's done. Oh, that's the other thing I love about code, dude. I mean, you can always modify things. Dude, that's the best part about code. It's so easily, like, modifiable, but also, like, once it works, it works. But if you have to make a change, you can kind of break it, but you can repair it pretty easily, right? And, I'm not dealing with fucking, severed limbs and shit where someone might fucking die. Baby, you know anyone no one knows. I said, baby, you know I know it for myself. Baby, you know anyone no one knows. I don't have a good time, just up state of mind. The door's private, upper is closed. That's exciting. You and no one else. And at some point, we're gonna have to turn up Smooth GPT again. That's stuff. Baby. God damn, dude, I love coding. I love making things. Things that benefit everyone. No, don't have to. Stop, set me. Home. Ooh, holy shit, that fucking scared the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Oh no, your failed to retrieve. Did it actually get queued up? Oh, it still got queued up. No, there's some error. Baby, you and anyone no one else. Estimated, I'm not talking to myself. So baby, you and anyone no one else. You would have made it. You would know I'm talking to myself. To myself. Everything changing my guy. Da da da, da da da, da da da. 1920 by 1080. 1920 by 1080. The new window size would be, I don't know, 2560 by 1440. Good, just examples. So, new size 2540. Wait, 2560 by 4040. Do this. Size current. Size new. There's a chance to get it right. The one we're living in. We're doing it on like a night. No, the ways. Instant entities. This. Tell you, baby. Just put two sizes. 2080 by 720. Okay, could be either one of these. So our reference, I should do this. Size reference. Private app is closed. No, baby. Oh, baby. Size reference, size current. 2560, 1440. Sticks to my head, but I tell you, baby, you are no one, you are no one else. Lady, you are no one near to myself. Baby, you are no one, you are no one else. Listen, baby, you are not talking to myself. To myself. Wow, this is like a fucking fidget spinner, dude. On the way, on the way. Reference height, reference width. New height. Well, actually, that's the current height. So this is the new window. So this is coming from. I should do this as no, actually, that's fine. What if I should call that new? Calling that new has major impact. Kinda. What's the understanding of what it's doing? Um, na, 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 na. I've been stopped by math, dude. This is not the fun part. I mean, math is literally the hardest part. It's not making much gives me nations. Reference window height and reference window width. If I divide 1280, if I divide 1280 by 920, what do I get? Okay. You should. Oops. Just got sure. Should have known by now. Is this zoomed in? No. Okay, so it's not able. Show you. So that was 1280 divided by 920. 1280 divided by 920. Oh, wait. Define. Why the fuck does my back slap? Okay. 1920. Oops. Oops. Oh, yeah. Let's go this reference ratio. Company. Oh. And then you are 2560. Oops. 2560 divided by 1.23. It's kind of what I expected. I thought they were third ratios. So this becomes 1.33. Okay, so if I... So that's 1.33. Yeah, that can never happen. No, we were nothing. I don't even need you. Like a stranger, and I feel so rough. Didn't I took you so long? And I can't consider change your number. Need each other. So 1.333, 0.667. Somebody that I stunned. Ugh. That should be the same thing, right? 720 divided by 1080, I think would be still 0.666, yeah. Okay, yeah, so ratios. So this ends up being 0.667. Actually, both of these would be 0.667 if it was the exact same. So if this now became... Actually, we're going to call this X ratio, Y ratio. Actually, well, yes, I'm going to change this in a second. This one, 1.33. Sky. Holy shit, Sky. Stop, dude. Lay down. No, I don't care. Lay down. Yeah, well, you're a big baby. Calm down. Stop. Oh, wow. So this would be a size current. Let's say 1280 by 1080. So X ratio. Y ratio. So this now becomes a 1-to-1 for Y. This is still 0.667. I fell into my mistake. Excuse me. I fell into my mistake. I fell. So now, okay. Actually, we're gonna have two of these. Actually, I don't think we need this one. I think we really just need to do this. No, wait. Sorry. We'll do this. 1440 by 1920. I need X to be a percentage higher, so this is actually going to be 0, and I need Y to be a percentage higher. This is going to be the same, but this one's going to be... I think the logic would end up being the same, so I think that's fine. This would be 333. So 1440... Actually, we'll do this. So we're going to use this. We're going to use 1440. Fine. So you don't want to be very nice here. Comments. Okay, so 720, 1440, 1440. This one matches this one. And this one has a bigger one. We could also do technically... Okay, or this is 2560 by 1080. So this becomes... These are basically inverted. So there's that one. My tiny little secret. Telling you. So this is this is just a 1-to-1 ratio bigger than this. These are the two reference. Do this. Just another graph. I could make a better chart of this, but I think it does enough to get the point across for me. So here's our reference size that we have defined here. 720 and 720 and 1440 are 1-to-1 upscales of those, meaning that the x and y ratios are like the same. So whenever x changes, y changes to be the exact same. And the following one, we have a greater x ratio than y. We have not changed y. And in fact, I think all we need this one is where x is greater than y. This one, and I also had clamping on that. Clamping I don't think would happen. Oh my god, I hate math, dude. I mean, math is beautiful. It's just, fuck. So, to fucking prove things is annoying. Piano playing, turn head and turn them elevated. It's contaminated. So this one is where x is greater than y. The other one is where y is greater than x. I don't think having the... I don't think it matters whether this is below 1.0 or not. I think the only things we care about is whether y is greater or x is greater. That's the only comparison we have here, so I think we get rid of this. Okay, so... So reference height, y is height. So you're at 1.33. Width is at 1.33. Y is at 1. We're going to choose width. Width now becomes the scale for both of these. Meanwhile, the size... This size, so that would be the scale. This size is still this. That size is still 1920 by 1080. So this size of this size of this node isn't going to be changing at the moment. This is for scale only. Fucking need to get off here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. No, come on, by the word I took and let the world to tough and teach the world to solve the fires and the liars that don't know what this is a love attack. I don't know what to attack. So that means our width becomes, the scale becomes 1.33, and that sets both of these to 1.33, and it's scaling from between the middle. So 1.33, 1.33, and pressure together. Singing and clapping, man. What the hell happened? So. Hypocrites. So don't do they act now? Supplies are running out. I need to wear that and I fit all of them in. The sun, they might as well be walking on the sun. Alright, I'm gonna swap these just because I'm looking at X and Y, and I think alphabetical. I think the width and height, just because it's established, is that width is ahead of height. It's fine. But both of these would be 1.33. This one would have a resolution. Back and watch the world get bloodshot and it's under it. Oh, I know how to make this look kind of okay. So let's duplicate this. Supplies are running out. Okay, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Go away. So we're going to paint this one black. You get full transparency. Oops. You are going to be blue. Sure, I don't care. But I do need you to be this. So that means the overlap that we're seeing, we are going to change you to be 2560. So 2560. Oh wait, sorry. This one should be 1920. It's this one that should be 2560. And then you are going to need half of 2560, which I think is 13, no, not 1380, 1280. 24 plus 160, yes, 1280. And you have no scale. So this is essentially what we're seeing here. This is what our dimensions look like. So this is scaled to 1.33 at the center. Wait, is this at the correct center point? That might not actually be there. Okay, that's more correct. Oops. Okay. So that's 2560 by 1080. Except this would still be at 0. Oh, dude, I'm just so tired. I just had coffee. I think I'm getting tired. Too much math. Say I'll never let go. Mm-hmm. 2560 by 1080. So this one is already at 2580. Or sorry, no, this one's using the scale. So this one is the scaled one. And actually this should be 1.0. Oops, not 100. Well, actually, wait, no. Because we are using the same one, it would choose 1.33 because width, which is 2560, the scale is 1.33, and that's going to use 1.33. I feel like size is the correct choice. If I use size, gotta take it all the others. Actually, I don't think we need this one then. Setting my throat is all I have. Take it out the other side. Hello, on my side. Separate myself. Oh. 1920 by 1080. Because the first one is our actual canvas that's going to be changing here. So that's why you're 1920 by 1080. So hang on, this one is... Wait, this is relative to the purple outline. The purple outline is what the window would be seeing. So the purple outline is what the window is seeing. This right here, this purple outline. is what the window is rendering. The window is 1920 by 1080. The window now is 2560 by 1080. Which now looks like it's okay, that matches that. There's our border. This is what the window is. The purple outline is now covered by this. Okay, I need two of these. That's what this is for. I think this still needs to be pivoted, anchored to the... Put the ass to swear. Are we going to y'all? Life to where dead. Say no me, say no me. This one is the window. Oh, technically it's actually over here. This one is the window that would be on the screen. This would be us smushing the actual game window itself, is the purple outline. This one is identical to it. However, this spot is not correct. That's the question. That's the background is fine. This one needs to be... This would be us changing the size of this. So that would be us changing the size to 25. So that would be this. What we're seeing here is... Did that just move over? I think it just snapped over. Wait. Right, this just moved over. Why did this get moved over? Wait. If this is anchored to the center, did this just move this object when it's anchored to the center? Yeah, I thought it did for X. Stop. This was a fan. Say to me. Wait, did this one move its actual pivot? See, the weird part is that, is this because this is being changed? This was 1920, would this mess this up? Fuck, I gotta get off here. I keep saying that. Alright, we'll come back to this. Gotta figure out. Fucking scaling, dude. Math is such a pain. Because there's two different windows, and it depends on how Godot is handling... Whoa. What we're investigating here is... Let's see, this just moved over too. So that just moved everything over. I think I want this to be... Ah, dude, that's so cool! I had no idea you could do that. That's fucking awesome, dude. Oh, and speaking of... Oh, that's why this is so big. It's because this is huge now. Talk to me, girl. It's out of you. What's going on with that one? Looking at that purchase you. Is there a script in this? No. What? What the fuck? Why does that one like disappear? Oh, probably because it's I think it was because this is set to full rect. Banana. $120? Sure. 64 to 64. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, that's also anchored to top left. Oh, that's fine because that would be a background. Also, what happened to you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna get suckered into this. Oh, actually, this is enabled too. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3 words for you. I love you. What to say those 3 words? I'm so glad I found you. I've been around you. You make it easy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3 words for you. I love you. Someday one day to say those 3 words for I love you. Love you. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 no. Na, 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 da. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1. I love you. One way to say those sweet words. That's what I do. I love you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, here. Dun, 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 dun. I love you. Ah. No, 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 no. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. 1280 is their size. Just making sure I set that back. 1280 is our size. Or 1920 by 1080 is our size. You're anchored to top left. I need to change that pivot. I think this is supposed to go to whatever is lesser. Took a walk. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Except this has to be in the center. Now, I may have to do that too. Offset. Pivot offset. So pivot offset. Oops. Da, 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 da. Okay, that becomes this. I took a walk. Wait, is this supposed to be an int? I think that can go for both. Oops. Hey, what's up, Art? How you doing? I think this is the correct. Oh, these haven't been set yet, so let's do this. Oh, it needs to be this one. These can just be this as well. Ooh, coffee is a. Say, man. Nice, man. Just been coding today myself. It is cold brewed, except I never made it cold. I get a Kirkland brew, Costco brand. Until I get a coffee maker, but I do not focus on household things at the moment. Bigger things are being, bigger plans are in progress. To the moon. Oh, of course. That's not hard at all. I just don't have, well, I mean, I could. I just don't bother with where I am. But yes, I used to. I'm in weird circumstances, man. I've been in weird circumstances for like 7 months, man. Oh, absolutely, dude. Cold Resort's out, dude. Cold brew. All you have to. I mean, dude. I mean, I drink coffee for the caffeine. I don't really drink it for the taste. So I will literally just drink black coffee, man. And all you have to do is just make normal coffee and put it in the fridge. And you, for me, that's literally all I would do. Just use dry roast or whatever, brew it, and then put it in. I literally just have black coffee. The only reason I have canned stuff is because Costco just makes it easy for now. Because then I gotta take care of a bunch of shit, and I just don't have time for it at the moment. It's a lot of things I gotta take care of. In fact, I was supposed to get off here like half hour ago. I'm just caught up coding, man. But this might solve it. If this solves it, I might be hopping off here. I'm gonna play games later, but I gotta go take care of some chores. Oh, I do too, man. I love coffee. Like a second can. Yeah, I don't like disposable anythings, dude. But the thing is that I won't be here for much longer for where I am currently. So I have no reason, no incentive to go buy a coffee pot and then have to move it anyways in like a month and a half. Less things for me to have to ship across the country. There we are. God, I hate fucking moving, dude. I hate moving. Down, down. Take it to the movie. Can I take it to the show? Maybe forever truly. Okay, let's see if this one does it. And in case you're wondering, we are doing window resizing right now. Hmm. And I don't like math again. Okay, this one is changing the size. I just don't like the fact that you can alter that side. But that's going to be camera angles. Could get inside. Never fallen in love. This would. And because this is affecting the size, this is not affecting these objects. I want to know. So these two aren't moving. Why are you not moving? Which one is moving? Top, the middle one. She doesn't like this. She moves like this way, I'm moving like that. This pivot offset is now 960, 540. No, she doesn't like this way you're doing like that. No, she doesn't like this way you're touching like that. This way you're moving like that. So that was actually incorrect. We need to set that back. Then, so this is supposed to be, so I've changed the width. I've changed the width to be 2560. I dragged this shitload of pixels and fraction of a second. Fractions of fractions of seconds. I've dragged this window so quickly that I have moved tons of distance. I divide this by 2. This pivot offset is now middle. This pivot offset is always in the middle. This is anchored in the center. I think the only thing that matters is that this is matching that, which I think this now is. I think this is properly matching this. This keeps the pivot offset. So these are off because this border needs to handle itself. This would be basically this has the dimensions, and if it goes over the dimensions, it needs to scale down. 7, 5. So that we go out. 11, no, wow. THC, MAST, THC. So I could wait. I'm just having fun. We don't care who's seen. So what we go out, and that's how it's supposed to be. Living young and wild and free. Dun, 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 dun. Which one was this referencing? This one was center top. Did that go up when I pulled up the window? I think if I pulled this down, this would move with it. It did not. Okay, let's see. Just make sure. Is this actually updating? No. Oh, yes, it did. Okay, so this is still live changes. Dude, that's so cool. That's such an awesome feature. So I thought this was supposed to scale with my size, though. Fuck, man, I hate pivots. Don't work out back. Why did it go... If I pulled the screen down, shouldn't that have centered that there? I would have set the current width. No, more. So they're just interesting problems. Because the size is now whatever the window size is. Oh, man. Just make sure this is at 19... Yeah, this is 1920 by 1080. So this is matching the window. The window has resized. The window has resized this size. If I drag this to the right, this is now 1940. And then let me try this. Interesting. What am I looking for here? Nothing. Wait, are these separate anchors? Can I... Is that what this is? Hold up. That might put this in the correct position. So that's going to move these. Oops. I don't know if that's going to completely fix this. Okay, this still doesn't resize though. But it's still anchored where it's supposed to be. Let's imagine this was a notification. Let's imagine this was a notification for a second. So, I don't know. 360? Nah. 256? Dissipate. Oops. Tell my mother. Sometimes goodbye is a second chance. $256. Oops. Oh, I thought those stopped at 1. Oh, okay. 256. God, I don't want to do that. Okay, I want you to be anchored. Interesting. Oh, no. Tell my mother. Oh, I see. Okay. That one needs to be for everything. This one needs to be... I understand. Not custom. Some kinds of buys a second chance. Okay, not this one. I don't practice Santeria. Not that much. 540 minus 128. That's what I was looking for. Halfway. Let's pretend you're able to submenu, toast menu. Which would mean this would be the conception of the toast menu. And back. Oh, no. I swear that baby. Oh, no. I wonder what would happen if I also put on... I wonder what else would happen if I... I'll put on the scaler and see. Believe me when I say that I got something for his punk ass. It's just one. There's like a slight delay now. Turning. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Every crack in the velvet to be back to time. Uh-oh. I found that old school mixed. I could actually put in scaling options too. Oh my god. Oh! Which would actually allow me to do this. That's all I need. Good. Actually, I could do that. Let me try that real quick. On me. That's all I need. Sunday, that's all I need. Everybody's saying, ooh, ooh. Actually, just need this. Wisdom. Oh, wait a second. I can just do this. So, I don't actually need that. Just do this because this is this is just test. We're gonna do. This should be input. There ain't no place. Alright, you're actually right here. Oh, I thought you were. Where'd you go? Actually, I have a reference. Actually, I'll do 3 of these. Actually, we just need 1 or 2. I feel like that I can't scale this. I feel like I have to scale. That would be scaling the item, or scaling the. If I were to do a scale, it wouldn't happen on this. I feel like that wouldn't be it. I'll go until I run out of coffee. That would be... Feel no change. Scale 2. Scale 1. Scale... I need this. There's no time. Okay, so one of these... I think we can do that. Private, float. Feel no change. Turn on my bed. Okay, we'll do this. Now with the voices inside of my bed. Oh, wait, this needs to be 1 by default. Any progress? Of course, man. It's always progress, dude. Who? Dun, dun. Oh, right. I need... Didn't quite go to the same route. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude. Man, you are not familiar with game dev if you're expecting progress every, couple seconds, man. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I mean, there's always progress every second that's happening. Take that back. But to expect substantial change, engineering takes a while, dude. Hundreds of thousands and millions of lines of codes in games, man. Depending on what you're building. Ours is not a simple game. The monsters inside of my bed. So I would have expected that to at least reset, though. Go crazy. The voices inside of my... Go crazy. Uh-oh. When I resize this... Okay, that's what's happening there. When I resize this... If I were to resize the window, even if I didn't resize the window when I hit this button, it should fix itself here. Because that now would be 1.3 or 1. Oh, wait a second. So current, I've increased the width. I think we're going to do divided by. Space. I wonder if the pivots are... Oh, wait. Pivots are also... Wait a second. That's why. You're gonna hear me. You're gonna hear me. Da, 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 da. So if I'm at 1.3, So I have chosen to scale this up. Oops. Let me drag you. Oh my god. Well, this would no longer be window size. This would be control size.